troops claim to have captured Wikro, a town located 50 kilometres from the regional capital, Mekelle, and senior military officials say they will control the capital within days.
Rebuilding, having fled northern Ethiopia with nothing. In this remote valley in Sudan, Tigrayan refugees construct what many hope will only be a temporary shelter. But this could well end up being home for a while.
4,000 shelters, and each shelter will house a family of 5 people. These shelters will house 20,000 refugees in this camp.
Over the past 3 weeks, more than 40,000 civilians have sought refuge in Sudan. Aid agencies expect up to 200,000 in the coming months. There are now fresh concerns civilians are being prevented from fleeing the country, with reports of Ethiopian troops seen near the border and refugee numbers slowing to a trickle. Many who have arrived had walked for days and are now being put to work in order to protect themselves from the elements.
There are people who are older than me. They will not be able to put together their own house.
The UN Refugee Agency says tons of emergency aid is now on the way.
A plane carrying 32 tons of UNHCR's emergency aid from our global stockpiles in Dubai landed in Khartoum. Another airlift is scheduled to leave Dubai on Monday with an additional 100 tons of relief items.
In the Ethiopian capital, Addis Ababa, African Union representatives have met with the Ethiopian Prime Minister in a bid to broker peace talks. Ethiopia has so far rejected mediation, saying its assault on Tigray is a law enforcement operation, following an alleged attack on a military base on November 4, which the central government has blamed on the Tigray People's Liberation Front.
Attacking your own national defence forces is a criminal act and is considered a treasonous act as well.
As federal troops prepare for what is being called a final offensive on the Tigrayan capital, the UN Human Rights Chief says civilians are in deep peril and warns that if the Ethiopian army attacks Mekelle, it could constitute a possible war crime, just a year after the country's leader was awarded a Nobel Peace Prize.